Hello dear students, once again welcome back in second session of the chapter Temperature and its Measurement. I hope you have revised first session of this chapter Temperature and its Measurement. Are you ready to learn second session of this chapter? Let's begin. Topic to be covered in today's sessions are conversion of temperature, laboratory thermometer, correct way of measuring temperature by laboratory thermometer, and the last topic of this session will be the weather women of India. Our first topic in this session is conversion of temperature scales. Let us understand how to convert following scales: degree Celsius to Kelvin, Kelvin to degree Celsius, degree Celsius to Fahrenheit. To convert degree Celsius into Kelvin, add 273.15 to the temperature in degree Celsius. To convert Kelvin into degree Celsius, subtract 273.15 from the temperature in Kelvin. To convert degree Celsius into Fahrenheit, multiply the Celsius value by 9 upon 5 and then add 32. Now, it's time to learn about laboratory thermometer. Laboratory thermometer can measure temperature ranging between -10 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius. It's used to measure temperature of objects other than human body, such as liquids. They can also be used to measure boiling and freezing point of substance. Laboratory thermometer are similar to the mercury clinical thermometer, but they don't have a kink. They are larger in size. While taking measurement of temperature of different liquid, the correct way must be followed, which as follows. First, when the thermometer is immersed in water, its bulb should not touch the bottom of the sides of the beaker. The thermometer should be held vertically. It should not be tilted. Reading must be taken while the thermometer is immersed in water. While reading thermometer, the eye should be placed parallel to the thermometer. Have you ever wondered why we feel some days to be warm and sunny while others cold and chilly? That because of something called as air temperature. How warm and cold the air is around us is called as air temperature. There are many factors which are responsible for air temperature. Few are sunlight. The amount of sunlight a place gets directly affected how warm and cold it is. More sunlight means higher temperature. Location places close to the equator are generally warmer because they get more direct sunlight. Places near the poles are cooler because they get less direct sunlight. Time of a day, it's warmer during the day when the sun is out. It cools down at night when the sun is gone. Wind can bring a warm air from hot places and cool air from cold places. Affecting the temperature, season is usually warmer in summer. It's cooler in winter due to the tilt of the earth. Dear students, who is known as the weather woman of the India and why? Yes, Madam Anna Mani. Let us know why she is said to be a weather woman of India. Anna Mani was an Indian scientist. She invented and built a large number of weather measurement instruments. She also explored the possibility of using wind and solar energy in India. Her work helped India to become one of the global leaders in renewable energy. Okay students, that's for today. Keep learning, keep exploring. Bye-bye.